So what's the Grape Explorer talking about today? Well, we are back to our Grand Cru Class A series that we identify a property that we think is not only historical, great past, but a wine to pay attention to and an up-and-coming property. Today we're talking about Chateau Soutard, and this is actually the second one of Soutard. It's called Petit Soutard. And it's a very interesting property because it's one of the oldest properties in Saint-Emilion. Again, flies under the radar, but for people that don't know Saint-Emilion or know the proximity of it, here we go, right here. So we call right bank of the river, and it's Saint-Emilion is right here in blue, and it's quite a large area, so we have a lot of notable properties here, but we want to pay attention to certain properties that we call our Grand Cru Class A, and that is actually Chateau Soutard. Got a chance to visit the property 2 years ago and have the tour and see what's going on there. And of course, you know, you have a lot of investments there, but we're going to talk about that in a little bit of detail. But we wanted to break out today our Ferre's book and show you exactly the historical perspective of Chateau Soutard. Is one of the oldest estates in the right bank. It dates way back to the 1513. And in those days, the estate was used as a farm and a mill. This is well known that Bordeaux producer Soutard began gaining its fame in the 18th century. But today, this property is owned by La Mondiale, which is one of the biggest insurance companies. And they also purchased next door neighbors Chateau Larmand and Grand Forêt. So the new owners are quickly taking this property to the next level. It was owned by the same family for many, many, many generations. And, you know, just could not keep up with all of the technology that today that you have to invest money, you know. So we're talking about today Saint-Emilion, a lot of banks, a lot of insurance companies, a lot of big finance companies, you know, some of the richest company magnates in all of Europe are buying into Saint-Emilion. But Soutard is one of the biggest and largest properties too. So if you get a chance to go to downtown Saint-Emilion, that medieval village that we call it, it's only a walk to Chateau Soutard. That's how close you actually are. You don't even have to drive your car. It's just around the corner. But we wanted to spend some time talking about this property because I think this wine flies under the radar. It's been getting some really, really great reviews. And of course, I had a chance to taste 22. I think it's the finest Soutard that they've ever made. My notes were about, you know, in that 94, 95 range. But guess what? Those wines getting 94 and 95, you can buy this wine en primeur for about $40 a bottle. It'll probably nestle in eventually in America, the 2022, now we're talking, at about $50 to $60 a bottle. That is a value because that's Grand Cru Class A. That's getting 95 points, 96 points. You know, they're nestling right in that area with the investments that Mondiale has made and the technology that they're bringing into this property. They're going to skyrocket. And I'm not saying in price, but all the other Saint-Emilion chateaus are now well over 100, 200, 500. You know, Cheval Blanc and Ozone are up there $800 to $1,000 a bottle, depending on the vintage. But Soutard is still under the radar, still a great value. It's one of my favorite properties in all of Bordeaux. And again, you know, you can buy Petit Soutard, which is the second wine, for about $29.99 a bottle. Okay, so that's Saint-Emilion, you know, at 29, one of the oldest properties. Again, this is the Grape Explorer. I'm always trying to find value, and I'm always trying to find great wines in Bordeaux. Cheers.